Hey, it's Tara with Reiki on the Run, and I want to talk to you today about taming the monkey mind. Um, a lot of people I talk to, and myself for years, have a constant nagging in their brain, thinking, can't stop thinking, can't sleep because you're thinking about stuff. And, it's usually runs a gamut of what you're thinking of, kids' lunches, dates, spouses, jobs, just constant. The mind's always going. And it's not a good state to be in. It will keep you up. It had me looking for the next anxiety medicine, pharmaceuticals. Anyway, so I know I talk a lot about meditation and how important it is and how good it is to slow your mind down, how good it is to live in the now. But to get to that point where you can live in the now, where you can meditate, you have to slow that mind down. And, as we know, what you focus on grows. So continuing to rehash things over and over again keeps them in your reality, and you don't want that. So it's hard to just get to 0 point, to get centered, to get aligned. To meditate, it's hard to do that. So in order to release the resistance, you've got to slow the mind down. And you can't always just switch to positive thoughts because it's not always your reality. So I have 3 ways that I use to calm my mind down, just to slow it down, release some of that resistance, and just get into a calmer state. Like I said, I couldn't always jump to positive thinking or meditation. It just doesn't always work. It's hard to get there. And these things I used to do when I first started waking up and trying to meditate and all these things. So here we go. These are 3 ways to help calm that monkey mind. All right. Number 1, I used to fill it up with my mind up with uplifting words. And my self-talk does not allow for uplifting words. I'm very, very hard on myself. I'm not anymore. I used to be quite, I can be still, sure, but I used to be quite tough on myself. And so my self-talk wasn't allowing me any loving, nice thoughts. So I had to infiltrate that mind with an outside source. And so in the very beginning, I used compilations that weightlifters, bodybuilders would use. It had, like Tony Robbins and things. And I am not in any way supporting anything he does or not supporting it. I'm just saying that these compilations that had these guys like this, Conor McGregor, and just really pump you up, good stuff. I'd put that on and I'd clean the house, or I'd run listening to it sometimes. It just really pumped me up, and it distracted me from my thoughts, because my thoughts are pretty crappy until you get in control of them. Your thoughts can be hard on yourself. You're rehashing breakups. You could be, worried about job stuff. Anyway, getting these words into your head, just playing it over and over again, distracts you from the negative thoughts, pulls you away from the negative thoughts. And some of those pump you up, good motivational speeches will infiltrate your mind, and some of it will sink into your subconscious, and that's even better, gets you even further along. You have to be careful what you let into your subconscious. A lot of people mindlessly watch TV day and night when they're sleeping, and those aren't the things that you want coming into your head. If you're falling asleep and you've got the TV on and they're talking about this disease and that disease and now you're going to die if you don't take this pill, this isn't the stuff that you want coming into your head. So be careful with what you do have coming in. After I did the motivational ones, I started doing affirmations and subliminal message type things, where it's just over and over and over again. You are worthy, or whatever your thing is, whatever you need to feel better about, whatever resonates with you, whatever, pick a thing and listen to affirmations. And it just, again, it distracts you from your negative thoughts, and it puts the good ones in. As silly as it sounds, it really does work, because it releases that resistance that you have, that constant barrage of thoughts. It releases that, and it slows the momentum down. What we focus on grows, and the more we focus on it, the more momentum we have going in that direction. And you want to get the momentum, the negative momentum up, to be able to calm the mind to begin with, to be able to meditate. So that was my first one. I got my little cards down here, obviously. The next is guided meditation. I don't use guided meditations anymore, but in the beginning they helped me a lot, again, to distract from my monkey mind, distract from the craziness, because I couldn't sit and meditate on my own and be in quiet with myself for whatever reason. So it helped to have someone guide me along, telling me when to breathe, telling me things to focus on. And all it is getting you to focus away, focusing on your body, focusing on your breathing, getting you to focus away from the nonstop chatter going through your head, releasing that resistance, helping you to chill out, helping you to live in the now. And the last one, and I'll put links to some of the compilations, the motivational speech compilations and guided meditations that I used down below in the description. So if you want to check them out, you can, or find your own. You know, we're all different. We're all so different. We're all one, but we're all different. We've all experienced different things in our lives. And so some things work for some people and some don't. So, you know, if something doesn't work for you, just keep searching, find something that resonates. But I'll put mine down below to get you started, hopefully help you out. So this last one, naming things I see. And it might sound silly, and I still do it when I run. I don't like to run. I'm not enjoying every step of the way. I like the endorphins after and what it does to my body, but I don't enjoy it. And so my mind will sometimes tell me, oh, your foot hurts, or, you know, start making excuses of why I shouldn't be running. And so I do this when I'm running still, but I did it a lot when I first started waking up, before I could really meditate and be in silence, and I'd start naming what I see. So, I mean, sidewalk, that's a sidewalk. There's a green car. There's a green leaf. Look at the tree. I mean, literally naming anything I see as I'm running, or if I'm in a funk, if I can't stop my mind. It's all a method of distraction. You got to give your mind a job. Your mind has to have a job. Rehashing old things is not what you want it to do. So you need to give it another job to slow it down. Give that monkey a job. So if the monkey mind, if you give the mind a job to start naming things it sees, it will get distracted, it will calm down, it will stop obsessing over those things you don't want to obsess on. And why don't we want to obsess on them? Again, because what you focus on grows. And so if you're obsessing on your problems are going to grow. So these are 3 ways to slow that process down so that you can turn your momentum around and start focusing on better things, or better yet, getting into 0 points, into meditation and quietness and just being. But until you can get there, hopefully these will help you as they helped me. Anyway, hope that helps. Namaste.